And then my soul came to my body.
And then your soul finally
When
connected with your body.
I finally reconnected to the game.
The
And
summoners
yeah,
reconnected.
you see pretty much, everyone basically on top of Perturabo,
Oh,
who was just about to make his way off towards the garden with his current size, not knowing exactly how long it might last, but with the knowledge that as much as how large he can travel with a much larger pace. So he could probably arrive there earlier than usual, should you traverse the night.
right. I'm
And
gonna.
yeah,
Is this a mount? It's a cliff, right?
Yep.
yes, that is
How
like
tall
a
is this
static
cliff?
cliff. It drops to about 15 feet the base.
I'm gonna just. Can I slowly slide down?
Yeah,
It's like
it's not
this
like
is
a
steep enough.
straight down. It's like a slope.
Alright, I'm gonna go down. Look at the team, the party, and like. Sorry, I wasn't the right mind for like 2 weeks.
Just exactly
Um,
2 weeks in real life, not in game.
exactly 2 weeks in game. No, it felt like 2 weeks. How many days have passed?
Let me check the calendar. Actually, it has been like 2 days since you being in Nidoran.
In fish years.
2 weeks in fish years.
2 days is 2 weeks.
2 days is a long time in fish years.
At, so what are we doing?
I'm gonna like
To the
quickly.
gorge.
We were planning to be on top of Portarabo for us to travel to the garden at a faster rate, but Portarabo decided to rest in the meantime since we don't know when the Kaiju Nation would turn.
Kaiju
Kaiju
Nation.
The
Nation.
Kaiju Nation.
That's a new one.
Kaiju
We won't know
Nation.
it would
How
be
the
like
effect-
Kaijuification, I think.
The Kaiju Nation, bro.
It's just a nation of kaiju.
Everything
That's
changed
where
with the
that's where
Kaiju
the
Nation
Pacific
attack.
Rim story happened.
That's
The
the
Black
plan for now.
Empire.
Yeah, I guess that's the plan for now. We rest until the day, I guess. It's almost noon, right? Or night.
It is
I think
like
it's already night by
basically
now.
nighttime. You've been fighting these guys like throughout the like twilight with barely little light.
Oh, did we manage to roast the what do you call it?
The
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 deer
deer
was already roasted.
deer? Oh
Yeah, the
yeah.
deer was already roasted. Myrrh burnt it with a fireball.
All right, so I'm gonna ask help for us to cut it, and I would like to make like Monster Hunter size proportions of meals.
Bro, literally,
Big
Porturabo
ass.
could do it by himself. But you
I
know,
can do it.
Right.
You just gotta
What
tear
did I
the
roll? Survival?
animal limb from
Yeah,
limb.
you can
Survival?
roll some survival to see how much you get out of it.
Oh, can I find around if there are any herbs or like food?
Oh wait,
like,
no, I can't
you know,
roll
stuff we can-
survival. I'm supposed to roll like a sleight of hand because if I want it to be like a small enough piece for them to eat, I have to do it like meticulously, you know?
No, it's fine being big. We can just like chew on it, like like those. Have you read Dungeon Meshi, the manga? Something
Okay,
like
yeah,
that.
I rolled a
Like
10.
massive chunks of meat.
Yes.
I'll
I rolled
just,
a 10.
10. This was a large sized meat. So yeah,
Can I-
roll me a 1d8.
1d8.
I'm looking for like
Yeah,
plants or herbs
preferable.
I can use to spice up the meat. Actually.
Around the surroundings, sure, go ahead and
Yeah.
make me a survival check as well.
Okay.
can I just bite into it directly?
Oh my god, nice. I mean, you can if you want. But
I can,
preferable,
I'm a
you start
shark.
chopping up some meat with how large you are and with your, I guess you're just
Fingers,
hands, you're like picking at the
yeah.
part. You get that many
Aw.
pounds of meat. You get 8 pounds of meat,
Damn.
which in turn,
I'm sorry. It's well done.
let me
It's
see
not
how many
medium rare.
rations that is.
Well done. Start clapping.
Aren't I?
Nice cheat.
I'm carnivore, right?
Yes.
Are you
I mean,
carnivore?
yeah, you're
Wait,
an orca.
You're an orca.
I am
orca, yeah.
I'm an orca, yeah. I'll
Yeah,
just
you
take
eat
a
fucking
bite.
seals, bro. You fucking
I'll
heartless
just
bastard.
I'll just bite it.
Yeah, so as a general rule of thumb, 2 pounds of meat is required to make 1 ration. So you like chop up like a huge quarter of this like elk, and you pull it apart, and you just about
Death
get,
from another world.
let's see, how many is this? 4
Oh, this
rations
is
worth.
4 rations. Yeah. Is anyone preparing the rations, like chopping them up or anything?
I'm
I
just
can't
biting into it.
chop this up as much as I with my fingers. You might
I
have
mean,
to
I
do
could
this
do it.
yourselves.
Did I manage to find any spices by the way, or herbs or whatever, or no?
Let me see. 6 survival. You can find like the most generic kind of blood grass on the floor, which basically makes most potions like potable. At least taste different, but nothing of the more cookery side.
Okay.
So no
Uh,
like good spices or anything. Just generic stuff.
I guess I'll just yeah, I guess we'll like well, if I can, I'll try like rationing the rations.
You're
Yeah.
rationalizing.
Yeah, I'll like cut them up and then turn them into meal-sized chunks.
Yeah. Sure. You can
I can add 4 rations to my inventory.
Yeah, you can add 4 rations to your inventory and just split that between your group whenever you need to.
Okay.
But yeah, you pretty much everyone just starts making camp. The corpses are just there. They're still like massive. For us, how long Perturabo is still the same size, those creatures stay massive, and they're just on the floor. You can smell the stink coming all the way here.
Could we, if we were planned to rest, could we rest like across the river or something, away from the dead animals?
Sure.
Yeah. Perturabo, do you bring the group to the other side of the river?
Yeah, they can just walk across me.
You just like pick them
Oh.
up, put them on your massive shoulders,
Why are you huge?
then
Why are
you
you
just
huge?
walk. He did not listen to the.
No,
You're not listening,
no, no, no,
really?
no, 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 no. Is it? I know there's it's powder. If I remember powder from Jason.
Flower.
Flower. Okay.
Yeah. So what happened was Belwick had this eureka moment, used his mage hand,
Yeah.
grabbed the pedal, and then slammed it to my face, and then I turned big.
Yep.
Is there any more left from the
Big
flower?
cow.
No, it
No.
dissipated.
Yeah, it dissipated, and the rest of the animals here are
Hey.
what happened to it. Yeah,
Actually,
the rest of the petals.
as you start like carrying the group to the other side of the river, you step on something mushy, Perturabo, and then you
Yes,
feel
yeah.
like
no.
just start like
No!
moving around, and underneath you, you just see this creature just completely
Is it
dead.
the frog?
It's the
Guys,
frog.
it was the
It's
frog.
No. How
It's dead.
dare you?
I killed the frog.
Sleeping
I heard
now.
frog tastes like chicken.
Hey, more
That-
rations.
More
More
rations.
rations.
Frog
Hey, the
leg.
monkey is kind of edible.
Do you want to eat monkey?
Is it small? It's a small frog.
That's a
big
giant
one.
frog.
Why is it
For
small?
you, yeah.
It's basically the size of Sorfin, so it's massive.
Oh, and
It's
I.
huge.
Huge. Right. As you cross the river, you have like an open space there, a bunch of trees that are mostly growing on what little vines there are and bits of grass that are opened up. But yeah, you can like move the camp to over here. You pretty much have all the resources, and you just rest throughout the night.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can long rest.
Uh,
Long rest being not completely full, if you remember that. You have to roll your hit dice.
But
Can
spell slots are
I-
what?
Yeah, all the spell slots return, but long rest is hit dice.
Okay, I will hit dice.
I want to heal Perturabo before I rest.
Why am I rolling so badly? Hello?
That's one hit
you
dice.
got a crit though.
That's 2 hit dice.
I muted.
8 plus 11, 19. 19, 32.
Wait,
Fucking
you're
roll
being
one.
killed, Perturabo. You
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
listen.
yeah. How much are gonna heal me?
I'm still trying to figure out how to heal again. It's been a while.
Just click your
The
hit
spell slots come
dice.
back
this
up.
thing.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
all the spell slots return. Let me just
So it's
read
just
this again.
1d6.
Resting, long rest.
1d6.
Bonk. Just 3. It's nothing.
Whereas in normal D&D, long resting gives full reset to spells, HP, and all features. A slight change will make this mechanic a much more valuable resource. Long resting no longer full heals you. Instead, you may use hit dice to regain HP. You still, however, regain
use
all
one
of your
more.
hit dice. So you regain all of your hit dice, which you can then use. And you get all your spell slots, your features when you long rest.
Babushka.
And I'm
Why is
one
there a
off.
+3 in there? Oh, proficiency.
Maybe.
Constitution. If you're constitution with your with your
Yeah, it's con.
yeah, it's con. Okay, I'm one off from the long rest.
Damn.
Fine. Damn.
Yeah, I don't need to do anymore.
All right. With everyone rested up, you basically start, removing your camp.
Am I still huge?
You are still, in fact, huge, and it's been
Okay.
a good long 8 hours.
24
worth of
hours.
rest.
Oh, 8 hours. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm
And
big.
you are still massive.
Massive.
I want to try something, but it might be used. Oh,
What are you gonna try?
can I?
Oh well.
I think we have to go. It's daylight's burning and
You're not Scottish, dude. You're British.
wait, daylight
Everyone can-
burning.
everyone
Daylight is burning. No, that's Scottish.
The Scottish.
Daylight's burning. Yeah,
Yeah.
Close
That's right.
enough.
Okay.
the daylight's burning.
We
Alright.
don't know how
Let's-
long Perturabo's giantification will last, so it's best to make use of it while it's still there.
Yes.
Giantific nation.
We are heading south, right?
Nation.
Is the sun rising? Where is it rising from? Where does it always rise? I asked the party.
Party.
Eh,
How do you
Party?
respond?
So where does the sun rise?
Yes.
in the
I
east.
point to the east. Yes.
Yes. So this is south. And I start carrying the party south.
All right. You start making your way south. Soon enough, you make your way across the forest. You're still like above the canopy. You can see above the trees, and where all the group is. Someone from the party make me a perception check.
We are
Uh,
above the canopy though, so
are we allowed to like decide who does it or?
I can't. I'm asleep by at this time.
I don't
Still
sleep,
do
so
anything?
on top of
Wait.
Perturabo's shoulders.
I don't sleep.
I'm
Wait,
half awake.
are we long resting while on his back?
No,
I mean, you're
no.
some
Mur
of you are,
is
like,
still
sleeping
just
still.
asleep. Yeah, Mur
Okay,
is
so I
still
can do
just
it then.
asleep.
I have pretty good. I can see very well. There we go. Oh,
I was
Damn.
upgrading
Okay.
the
Off towards just a little bit east, there you see a wide open kind of field. And in the middle of it, what looks to be a large hedge wall with bits of what seems to be a small pool in the far northern edge. And a few different things, which you might regard to as the location of interest, the garden, which Mur was looking for.
Oh yeah. Okay. Mur, I say with a booming voice.
it's
Does
like
he
a
wake
cow.
up?
It's like
Shouldn't your voice be like be slow mo for us?
Yeah.
that, and it's probably also making our organs vibrate.
Yeah, you're on
Yeah.
top
Yeah.
of it. It's like...
face.
We are here. This is the garden.
Okay. Do you see anything or anyone guarding the garden?
No, but I will put you guys down. Put them down.
Good idea, because as soon as you start putting them like on your hand, you start to shrink down, and soon enough you're just
Oh
like
my god.
in that moment as you put them on the floor, you're back to your regular size. That was exactly 12 hours worth.
Did anyone have my hammer and shield?
We left it.
I believe you should have mentioned that.
Probably
You
asked
probably
it,
should have
right?
mentioned that yesterday. Yeah.
Oh well. I don't have a hammer and shield.
He has no weapons, he just has his armor.
Have this silver butter knife.
That won't do, but it should be fine.
I have a dagger.
No,
I have a quarter staff.
my fists will work. Anyways,
Okay.
moving on.
Wait, so without your shield, Perturabo,
-1. I have -1.
your AC is now
AC.
19 now, right?
Oh no!
He just got those stuff.
I got nerfed.
I know. I forgot.
Boy,
Man, it's because of Melvick, man.
Wait, no, is it
What?
-1 or -2? Because the shield gives +2.
Oh, it's -2.
right?
It's -2 because I have the feet.
Damn.
Yeah, so I have 18 AC.
That's
I
a
mean,
big
no.
it's my name
loss.
as well.
Big loss now.
Big loss,
He's
yes.
slightly less tanky now.
that's kind of a big loss, yeah.
But nonetheless, you have made it here. The garden is just over your horizon. You can make it there in like a few minutes of walk. And does the party proceed?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I will look around actually for plants to see if there's anything interesting because we're in a garden, right? So
Yeah.
Are there any guards? Are there? Are we at the entrance?
Guards, garden, the
just
garden.
a few
Just
moments
garden,
away
the
from
garden.
the entrance.
oh,
yeah, garden,
the garden. Wow.
So I guess I walk up. I don't know if the party's gonna follow, but I want to see what the entrance looks like, and if there's anyone there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you start making your way towards the main entrance, put your tokens right over here.
Where?
Right down here. If it's loaded for you.
Pixelated, but yes.
Oh, it's
Yes.
HUD now.
Yes.
Yeah, it took me a while to make this map's kind of buggy.
Buggy.
Bugging.
As you
Bugging,
make your
bro.
way down, you see a handful of guards all over the garden, mostly just kind of standing by this main road. Two of the main guards here, right up front, see you and immediately just kind of shout for you. Halt! Make your stand there.
Yes.
Violated the law.
Names,
God, they're popping up.
identifications.
Perturabo. We're from the. Perturabo can't seem to talk. He forgot the name of our group.
Dark Watch.
Dark watch, dark watch.
I reach for my symbol thing, badge
Medal.
thing.
Medal thingy.
Yeah, medal.
That's where I can see them.
And I show it with the like a FBI. You know how the FBI show their ID badge, something? Yeah,
They flip the wallet.
something like that. Yeah.
All right. And as soon as you like pull out your pendant, these guys like make their way closer, inspect it for a quick moment, nod at each other before urging for you to follow along with them as they kind of turn the corner here and make their way towards this entryway back here towards like an opening in the garden.
Before you, Mer.
Yo, don't say my.
Oh shit! I already did it.
No, he said for humor, right?
For humor.
Gaslight him.
I did it. Okay, I'm not taking that back. I said his name.
No, I noticed it. Yeah, for humor. Yeah.
What a funny joke.
It's a joke. You can get it's a inside thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I beckoned him to go inside. Unbeknownst to the dangerous Merzen because I mentioned his name.
All right. And as you continue to move forward, the guards just
Can
kind
I
of point off towards the main tables, and there you see what seems to be a dragonborn sitting idly still, a cup in his hand with what looks to be some kind of hot beverage, with a bit of steam just kind of wafting into the air.
Dragonborn.
It's the Shadow
I just-
Prince.
Oh my god!
Only those who play Divinity know.
Oh,
Ah,
this
okay.
is
We just got to that part.
No,
brother.
no, it's not. It's just a common theme. All right. Will Mur go ahead? I was telling him to be the first one to lead us inside.
For
Lanier,
humor.
go ahead. I'm gonna let Lanier. I'm gonna gesture for Lanier to proceed first.
Oh my god, I'll go in first.
I'll
I'll
just
go in
go.
first.
Nope, I'm going
You
in.
and me, you and me, you and me.
You and me.
We're holding hands together.
As you slowly make your way off towards the chairs, you notice that there is only one chair here that's of a different color and has a reservation note on it, signed Mer Kizon.
Oh. Mur decides to sit.
Who wants to
I guess I'll
partake
just-
in identity?
I will
theft?
sit.
Who wants to partake in
Okay,
identity?
I'll
theft?
stand here. I'll stand here. I'll stand here. I'm not gonna sit.
Oh, bodyguards.
I'm the Don now. I'm the Don.
Alright. As you take a seat there, let me just pull up this music.
Oh god.
Uh-oh.
Bomb.
Oh, Mr. Lobo.
Alright. As you take a seat, the Dragonborn finally, his eyes rests on each and every one of you, noting clearly that most of you are much less human-like than the rest, and some of you not taking seats. Immediately, the Dragonborn looks towards you, Mur, and immediately just kind of puts his hands across the table. Ah, well. I believe that reservations were made, but unfortunately some people can't read. Would you mind telling your most notable party that they have their seats assigned, including yours?
Shit.
I'll say that.
Can I glance if their names on these two?
There are
Yeah.
no names on the other chairs.
Oh well.
I tried.
Okay, I'll nod at
Ah.
Mur and then walk to this chair over here.
All right, I'll sit down here.
I
See,
did
I
my
can
best.
even sit down here. I'm barely fitting on the
Yeah,
chair.
you're like teetering on the edge of that chair because you're like half of your ass is on the chair, half is not.
Like, it's like meeting your parents.
No.
Absolutely wonderful, isn't it? He just kind of his hands kind of move up to the air, snaps a gesture, and you see like a few guards immediately turn off and encircle you in an instant. But as you turn
Oh,
around,
God.
you see that they have what seems to be food in their hands. They slide it across the table and move back to their positions.
What kind of food is he serving?
I was about to throw hands.
There is a lot of different food there on the table. Mostly, vegetables, fruits, stuff that you could find growing. Of course, this is a garden. But there's also things that are much less notable or much less common in these parts, at least. But you, Mer, you know exactly what these are. These are the foods from your hometown, your home city. They're mostly what seems to be fruits imported, a few different types of meat, mostly from quillbacks, a handful of what seems to be like dragon steaks, some very fine wine on the side, and on the front of that wine is your family's name, the Kizon family special.
Huh. In good nature, I would like to share my food because I don't want to die.
I'll eat some.
Could you have my portion? Could you taste my portion for me? Thorfinn.
I look at you. Is the serving a lot?
It's like you have your own like small plates on the table, but the
Wow.
servings are like large platters.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh.
So I guess
You're not
I would
eating,
serve.
Mer. Are you not eating?
He's just immediately like scorfing it down, and
Perhaps
yeah, it
it's
tastes good.
rude.
Tastes awesome.
Tastes good.
Perhaps
Mer.
it's a bit rude that
Are
the
you
host himself will not join us in our meal.
And he takes a quick glance at you. An astute point. He grabs a plate, starts forking down a few like bits of the food in the middle of the table, mix and match, puts it down, starts eating. And slowly his eyes lock on each and every one of you. And soon enough his eyes finally meet towards Myrrh. And this one here, for a noble of such a degree of high standard, I was a bit surprised that you did not understand the customs of this place. But perhaps that is to make, since you are not your brother after all.
I just continue to eat while ignoring what he's trying to say.
Lanier will just be keeping a close eye on everyone else.
Similar
I will
face, similar hair, similar way of talking, but nothing pasts me. You are not Myrrh, are you?
I continue to eat.
Oh,
Oh, wait, excuse me.
I'm like chewing my food, and I hear that. I just stop and I just look at her.
I look at Mr. Dragonborn. Oh, what do you?
He starts choking his food.
Water.
Perturabo is not eating for some reason, and he also asked a question. So this is not Myrrh.
I
name
remember a
is Myrrh.
certain familiar face, much like yours. He points towards Myrrh. Cursed, definitely cursed, turned into a fruit, lying down, barely standing. And I believe that he was sent off back to his homeland, and someone began to take and partake of his very natural inborn gifts. You're no prodigy.
Wait, he isn't.
Wait, so you're saying this Murph fellow? Wait, he took an apple, he ate it, and turns out that was the real Murph. And then he got his features or what have you. Is that how it works?
It seems as though your group themselves do not know your own story, and here I thought you've been traveling for a while. Perhaps you'd like to share.
Start look over to Mur. Yeah, Mur.
Yeah, what are you trying, huh? I try to ignore them at first, I guess, and see what happens.
Reminds me of that story about the ship of Theseus.
The shape of what now?
Everyone spits the food out. We're eating.
I'm not spitting food out. I'm just eating. I'm just choking to my food.
Oh, dying.
Are you
I
really
was also
not
choking.
Myrrh?
But I try to eat and let the Dragonborn talk, I guess. No.
No, this is your time to shine now. Haven't you been such a talkative front, telling everyone that you were the best, that you were doing some prodigical things? Your turn to speak. And tell the truth, maybe.
Yeah.
So I try to stand up and try to leave the table, I guess.
As soon as you stand up, you just hear the shh of like spears pointing down.
So
They sit down.
I'm just continuing to eat my meal like it's popcorn, just like watching everything unfold.
It's like drama telenovela.
So you're using grapes as the popcorn substitute.
Yeah, yeah.
so I guess I'll ask the party. I guess where do you want me to begin or something?
Mm,
from the beginning, yeah.
in the
India.
In the beginning.
I would
in the
like
beginning.
for you to ask specific questions, I guess, because it's a lot to.
All
What's
right.
your
It's a
name?
long story.
What's your
Yeah.
name?
What is your name?
Uh,
Your real name?
it's
One that isn't Mer.
Lin.
Br-
No, no. My real name is Lin Quizon.
Lin. Mer and Lin.
Lin. Oh wait, I'm a type.
Oh my god, that's actually pretty smart. Oh my lord.
Lin Quizon from
Berlin Quizon.
from a noble family, I guess. That would
The Kizun family.
Why hide
Okay,
your name?
Yes.
Why assume
I-
someone else's identity?
Oh, again.
Why assume someone else's identity?
It's not just someone else actually. It's
Oh,
more
my bad.
complicated.
I thought you were
It's
gonna
more
explain to us. That's why it's
Oh,
complicated.
then please uncomplicate it. It's you're taking forever, man. And I'm like eating more of the grapes.
Like on the edge of a seat, like waiting for some drama.
It's actually I cast Vanish. Never mind, joke.
No.
Checkmate, though.
Actually,
Checkmate.
yeah, it's actually I'm not assuming just anyone's name. It's actually my brother's name. Who was supposed to be the one who's going to partake in the Dark Watch, but due to some family drama, I guess.
Why,
Not just
then why assume your brother's identity?
cause dude, stop asking shit. PTSD time.
PTSD time,
He
bro.
like looks at me. PTSD time.
Okay. In my defense, you did say just ask me questions.
True.
I
That's
asked
true.
questions complaining.
Yeah, you see me feeling uncomfortable, I guess.
I keep asking more questions.
Oh shit.
I whip you.
Okay, yo.
I don't know.
It's because the my brother, I guess, is set up to be the prodigy, while I don't have his skill or something. It's so fucking hard.
Wait, so what happened
My-
to your brother? Is he alright, or did you kill him in cold blood, or something like that?
Instead of a fruit, he turned into a vegetable, I guess. The vegetative state. Vegetative state.
Literally or
Wait, so
figuratively turned into a.
As mentioned by Mr. Dragonborn here, the family was cursed, keeping Mer, the real Mer, from attending the Dark Watch, as it is a ritual in our family. It is sort of a ritual or tradition for us to send someone of the clan to partake in the Dark Watch to be the heir of the shogunate or something. If that's what
why
you call it.
why can't you just go to the Dark Watch as Lin then? Or Mer? Why not as
Swar is the one who passed the Dark Watch trial and I wasn't able to pass.
Go
Yeah, I wasn't able to pass.
So you're a
Right.
fraud.
Yes,
Uh,
in short,
all of
he
this-
is in fact a fraud. And you know what else? How about you tell your friends here what you were doing before the whole Dark Watch situation?
Yeah, I don't think they need to know that.
I think we do. I'm like shoving more grapes.
He continues. I think we do. Lays back on the chair again.
Okay, he's just eating grapes while I'm munching on like entire apples.
you can at least mention it to Zorfin. He did encounter someone out to kill you, so you technically owe him your life.
Then I'm just gonna whisper it to Sorfin. No, that was a joke.
Yeah,
It's it's
technically,
not a really good thing to say at the moment. Could we talk about it for another time?
okay. I look at the Dragonborn. So what did he do?
And he just instantly outs you. Off in the
Uh-oh.
far land in the east, where all the Vulps have their own small nation. You know what happens to nobles when they don't like someone? They get
Murder.
greedy.
Assassinated.
Oh, sorry.
They get hungry for power. They don't like someone, they disappear. And you know who makes them disappear? He points towards Myr.
Wait, so you're an assassin?
Why can't you
Stay quiet.
Why can't you make our enemies disappear when we're partying?
I mean,
An assassin.
Stay quiet.
So you're a murderer. I'm a bit of a murderer
Wait, so
myself.
is Mer short for murderer? Start eating more.
I'm not sure, but sure.
How many
It's
hundreds have you killed to reach the ranks of nobility?
Ooh.
Just so you could equal yourself with your now vegetable brother.
I stay quiet with a teary eye. So
Teary eyes. Okay.
I mean, he's been with us through a couple of missions already, so I don't see any more problems other than his fraudulent identity there, Mr. Dragonborn. Why do you have such a grudge?
You know who was slated to be at the top of the Seeker's rank before some certain Lin came along?
Oh, you were. Oh. That makes sense.
Jealous.
The plot thickens.
Wait, so you're part of the Dark Watch? Is that it?
He kind of slides his kind of vest open, and you see what seems to be the same amulet that you guys have. And in fact,
Wait, so,
what seems to be a small letter regarded to him for that only Lanier understands. It's part of the Seeker's initiates. He was meant to be a Seeker.
Whoa.
Wait,
Oh,
wait, so you didn't pass the test? Is that it? It's a.
so who are you, Mr. Dragonborn?
it's a thing called the skill issue.
Skill issue.
My name is Hadrin Collix. You can call me
Sorry,
Hadrin.
Let me check.
And he kind of points towards Myr, and you have taken the one thing that would have made me an elevated status within my family. Pride. Perhaps is that why I'm bringing you to this small banquet, to reveal exactly who you are, and to ask for one small favor, that you leave the Dark Watch. For good.
That's gonna be a no for me.
Okay. I stand up. Do the guards take do use their spears or something?
All
in
the
their
guards
spears?
still have their spears pointed down from the time that Myr stood up.
When I stood up, did they point their spears at me?
They seem to be just kind of waiting for something to happen, but all their spears are readied.
They sit back down. I was about to do something.
You got him at grapes.
You watch the guard just kind of point off towards the corner there. There's a large grape tree back here.
Where?
Over
Here.
Excuse me a moment. I grabbed the bowl and walked towards.
I look at I signal Belwick. Belwick, give me some as well.
Yeah, all right. Just give me a moment.
Start picking grapes. All the guards that are currently in your position, They just kind of eye you. Their spears are ready.
I'm just here for the grapes.
I'll give you a pouch. Here, put
Thank
it in
you.
grapes.
He has a bag of holding though.
No, if I put it in the bag of holding, I'll be stealing. So
True.
So, back to the matter at hand.
You just got interrupted.
You are not stopping your fraudulent behaviors. Your past has seemed to caught up with you, and now your friends know exactly who you are. What have you left to lose?
My pride, I guess.
I can answer one more thing that you have left to lose. Should you not
And that is
listen, perhaps your life. This is no threat, Mr. Lin Kizon. It's a promise.
yeah.
Lin,
I'm not sure the
Give him
promises.
Lin, you give him the pendant.
Eh?
sorry.
Okay. I hesitantly remove my pendant and just go along with what Perturabo is going for. So I try to give my pendant to Perturabo for him to hand it out to Hadrian, I guess.
I don't know if that's spelled correctly, by the way. Adrian Cowlix.
Why Caldix?
Because I'm a cow. Yeah. And I hand him the pendant.
Family of cow
And
lickers.
he gives a quick look at it, puts it in a small pouch, gives you a nod. Well, it seems as though we've talked enough nicely as well. With that, business is concluded, the banquet completely over. And just one more thing. He turns towards Lanier, puts a hand on him, and
Oh,
some
God.
spell kind of passes straight through. And you watch Lanier
God.
just shut down. Everyone
Oh.
else, make me Constitution saving throws.
No, my
Hey,
grapes.
yo, I just got out the Ford.
Oi.
Hey yo!
Dude,
The
my
grapes
my
is
my
great.
grapes are saving me.
Constitution saving throw, right?
Okay.
Can I use my inspiration to reroll it? I still have my inspiration from that moment.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Can I
I
use?
also have my inspiration as well.
yes!
Could I use mine as well?
Yes.
Why not?
Yeah, if you have
You can.
inspiration, you can use it to
not-
reroll.
It's
1
it's
point higher.
poggers.
The DC of that, because it was hard, is 25. The only one that passed is
What?
Belwick.
No!
Everyone else falls asleep instantly on the table.
But I didn't eat
Completely.
anything!
Wait, you're the one that didn't eat as well.
Yeah, I didn't eat anything. I didn't eat
All right,
anything. I
you
told you I
and
wasn't eating.
Belwick are awake. Sorfin, Myrrh, and Lanier. Oh, I accidentally did that. You three completely just fall asleep. Lanier, in
but-
his sense,
but-
kind of shut down.
Oh, so it's not sleep. Okay, good.
Let me see if I have. Some.
Because I can't.
Do I
be
notice
put to
the
sleep.
sensation, like the sensation of the spell going over me, or no?
Yep, you feel that kind of wafting feeling of just kind of lethargy coming through you. And soon enough, everyone that's currently still awake, you watch as the Dragonborn just snaps his fingers, surround the people that are still kind of like, you're wobbling over to your feet. Everyone else like surrounds everyone. Mhm.
Cast. Okay, I'm not sure because I just saw this. This might retcon a bit.
You have
Oh, it's 25.
advantage.
Ah, no!
It's 25. You have
It's
advantage. So 24. You're still asleep.
Oh, it's so close. Oh well.
So close.
Pretty good though. Yeah.
I didn't-
Wait. As they're approaching me, actually, I'd like to do something.
Mm-hmm.
I look at the situation, you know, like there's a grape still in my mouth. It drops. I drop the bowl as well. I look at Petarabo. Looks like he's still awake, and I go for this.
Enlarge, reduce.
Oh, okay.
And
All right.
I grow him to the large size.
As you see the whole situation, everyone's moving and thinking that some of you are falling asleep. Roll initiative. Just the two of you.
Was I put to
Just the
sleep?
two of
You're
us.
put to a sense of let's just say a shutdown.
So it's not
You're
sleep.
probably paralyzed, and yeah, most likely paralyzed. I think.
So the two of you,
oh.
Belwick and Perturabo, make initiative checks.
Oh no.
As I start
And-
growing, I growl to the Dragonborn. Didn't you get what you wanted?
Hold on. You go out to
As I
the-
cast it, as I cast it, by the way, I'm like, help! In the back.
Yeah. All right. As you cast your spell, you see Perturabo immediately, like, embiggen. That's
Flip
a
the
word.
table. I flip the table.
Not your turn yet.
All right, not yet.
But you like cast a spell. You watch him turn large. The Dragonborn, Hadrin, replies in turn. Oh yes, I have everything planned out. Unfortunately, some minor kinks and tweaks. Soon enough, all of you will be offed. Belwick, it is your go.
Alright, I will start kiting.
That's a lot of fucking.
I'll
right.
disengage and run in this path.
You can only disengage one target, I don't. So
Oh, you can't disengage everybody?
no. That's
Damn.
why, like, yeah, that's the power of groups, dude.
Okay. Well, I guess what I could do is, let's see. I'm looking around. Just give me a sec.
Sure thing, sure thing. I'm just checking up on that rule on disengage. Yeah, you can. I'm pretty sure you can disengage a whole group.
Everyone?
Oh, okay.
Really?
So
Yeah,
I'll
it's just
disengage then.
immediate. Your movement doesn't provoke any opportunity attacks.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's all opportunity of attacks.
Yeah.
I thought it was like an opportunity.
Oh,
of
someone
attack.
died.
Okay, I'll move
Mhm.
actually like
Shut down.
like this. There we go. That's 30 feet, and I disengaged. Actually, real quick before I use them, can I roll for my potions?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Because you didn't do that before the thing.
What's the thing again? Experimental elixir. Healing and swiftness.
Nice.
Alright, that's it.
Okay. Sure. Perturabo, you see just Belwick off in a corner there, jumping off and away from all those spears that are about to stab through him. Immediately running off to your left side, the Dragonborn looks off towards you. What do you do?
I jump to tackle this guy. I wanna chokehold him.
So you want to grapple
Jump.
him, I believe.
Yeah,
All right.
I
sure,
use my
go ahead.
jump. Yeah, and I can jump because of my feature as a. Is it mighty?
Just
It,
climb onto
closest.
horizontal thingies.
Jumper.
Nice. That's a running long jump. Yeah, that's fine. You can still like
Yeah,
high
yeah, yeah.
jump off and
Yeah.
over to the table.
To tackle him, I want to grapple him. Something like this.
Sure.
What do I roll?
Go
Strength?
ahead and make me a strength check against
Athletics? Or just a strength?
It will be athletics.
Okay.
I'll say athletics.
19.
And against his own, as you just reach down to grab him, I believe you have advantage on that because you're large.
Yeah.
Let me check the spell of that. real quick.
I'm massive now, by the way. Instead of large, if I'm grappling him, I become like, I seem bigger than I'm already at. Yeah.
What does enlarge reduce do again? Belwick? You guys
You
advantage.
can grow
on
them
grappling?
larger.
Doubles in all dimensions. Weight multiplied by 8.
Growth, yeah.
Medium to large, for example. But because I already have the Colossus,
Oh yeah, you
count
have
as one
advantage
size
on
larger.
strength checks and strength saving throws.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can roll again, right? Wait,
Should
no.
I roll again? I guess I'll just
Can
roll
he?
again.
No, it's a ability check. No, I don't think it's that's different, right?
Yeah, it is
Oh
different.
yeah, it's different. Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. As you kind of reach down, you grapple him and you watch him squirm in your arms.
That is my first attack. By the way, that counts as an attack. Grapple is a special attack action. And so, before I hit him, I tell him that we can resolve this peacefully if you can just let us go.
And are you saying that truthfully?
Yes, as truthfully as I can, or else I will crush your head in between my palms. Because I
I thought
am
you were gonna
big
say
enough.
thighs.
Same.
I am big enough. I say truthfully, but with intimidation. So what do I roll?
Go ahead and make him. Yeah, do an intimidation check.
Air. So I can use my
Ooh,
strength instead?
So you get the
Yeah.
strength bonus on your intimidation instead of charisma. Nice.
So it's a +3. So here, intimidation.
23. Let me see. Hmm.
Let us go. You got what you wanted. Don't make me crush your head.
He kind of reaches down, trying to kind of reach down to the table. Leave me the body of this certain fraudulent person. He points towards Mer, who's currently asleep on the table. Then you can go freely. All of you aside from Lin.
I said we, and then I hit him.
All right, go ahead.
Right. So how does my strength change with the enlarge?
I think you get a plus bonus. You get a 1d4 extra damage.
To my fists, right?
Yeah, and your fists are, I believe.
1d4.
Wait, let me check the damage of punching. Unarmed strike 5e.
Unarmed strike is 1d2 plus strength, I think.
It's 1 plus strength,
Oh, 1 plus strength. Oh, that's
and your
1d2.
attack roll is you're always proficient with your hands, so it's a d20 plus proficiency to hit with your hands, and then it's just 1 plus strength mod for damage.
Okay. 1 plus strength. And then I have a 1d4 extra damage because I am enlarged. Right?
Roll to hit first.
Okay.
You do have advantage because he's grappled.
Yeah. Do I have to roll again? I don't think I should roll again.
Yeah,
I think that's pretty high.
That hits. No doubt. As you kind of reach down, punch him across the head.
And then. So on my next turn, if he still doesn't let go, I wanna intimidate him again to let us go.
Nice. Okay. And immediately the knights jump into action. You watch them grab the unconscious Mer's body and start moving off with him in hand. As now, in the hands of Perturabo, the guy is just kind of immediately trying to squirm free, trying to push you aside. I believe that's athletics to remove as well, or strength check.
Okay. So we both duke it out with our athletics, right?
Yeah.
Or is it strength? Okay. So I'll roll my athletics, he'll roll his.
22. And he's trying to like break free, and immediately he just jumps straight through that. Just
he does.
pushes you off, and he like gets on the ground, immediately rushing off to the corner as far as he can. You can make an attack of opportunity.
Okay. I'll hit him with my fist. Bap.
Can you grapple as an attack of opportunity?
No. Attack of
It's
opportunity.
like, nope, you're not going anywhere.
You wish. Oh. Where is it? I don't have it. Never mind. Fuck it. Never mind. Nothing.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. The guards begin to move. They leave most of the people that are currently unconscious alone, and you hear like one guard just shout off, "Leave the massive one alone! Go for the spellcaster!" All of them just move out and immediately rush towards you, Belwick. This guy goes here. This guy like tries to run around you. He can only go to here. He goes here. This guy goes here. This guy goes there. One guy manages to reach you, and spear brushes through immediately, trying to hit you to the side. Does a 9 hit?
It does not.
Does not. You watch a spear just barely miss the side of your cloth, just ripping it apart as Mur gets taken out and off towards the corner of your eye, just there. Belwick, it is back to your go.
I'm looking at my spells. Right. I will cast Tasha's Caustic Brew on a line here, like from me all the way to. It doesn't reach him actually. Yeah, 30.
Where? All the way here. All right.
Yeah, it doesn't reach the
quick
boss.
line. These guys need to make dexterity saving throws, so I'll do that very quickly. Dexterity saving throws. Uh, 14,
come
18,
on.
16.
Only one fails.
Which guy? The first guy. All right, the
Yeah.
one in front of you can't dodge whatsoever, but it just kind of rushes immediately around him, blocking most of all of that acid passing through. And he takes how much damage?
Just 2 damage.
2 acid damage as bits of his like kind of open skin, where no
Wait,
armor is, just
I
kind of
rolled
burns
2
through.
ones. Okay.
All right. Is that your go?
Yeah. So it didn't take damage yet. It didn't take damage yet. Like next turn it'll start taking damage.
All right. Perturabo, you see Belwick just kind of burst this line of acid across a few people, most of them just dodging out the way. What are you doing?
I won't disengage, so I'll probably take damage from these guys. So, can I make a running high jump to see if I can jump over these two?
With a table in your way, it would be pretty hard. So I'll say
Oh
that
right,
you
there's
can,
a fucking table. I'm
you can make a
sorry.
dexterity check first to see if you can jump over it. And then the rest of it is just the regular
Actually-
jumping thing.
Actually. Let's see this. I'm just gonna. I'll do this instead. Do you see my ruler?
Yes.
I'll do this instead.
All right.
Yeah. Same thing. I want to grapple the guy. This guy. I can reach him, right?
Yeah, sure. You're just
I
kind of
took-
like tiptoeing
yeah, I
over
took the-
Lanier and them.
And then I took damage from these two because I did not use the disengage.
All of them are attempting to stab you as you move out of the way. So that's 3 hits, or rather 3 makes on you. 1, 2, 3. 10, 19, and
Only
a
the
14.
19 hit. Only the 19 hit me.
All right. One in the far back stabs you across the chest, just like bum rushing through your armor. You take 5
I
points
feel
of
no
damage.
pain. No pain. No gain. My honest reaction to that information.
All right.
I grappled this guy again. Yep. As
Okay.
my action. Yeah.
Um,
And I hit him with a
wait.
fist.
You didn't disengage.
My extra
That's
attack.
good. All right. You reach down, try and grab him. Make me an athletics check once more.
Probably gonna be low. Oh,
Sorry,
sorry, I hit on advantage
wow.
by accident. Yeah.
That's fine. 24 against his 23, just barely. He tries to like push you out of the way, and you grab him once more.
And I hit him with a fist. Pep.
All right, that hits.
And then I use my Punisher to convince him again to let us go, or else I will use the weight of my body to crush his head. So
Go ahead and make an intimidation check. Damn. Okay. He looks off towards you. As much of a compelling argument that you make, how will I know exactly that this one will not try or even attempt to rejoin the Dark Watch?
because I will be hiring him as my mercenary. He's not of Dark Watch, but he will still be a worker for me, not for the Dark Watch as you so beloved.
With a quick pause and a small nod, you watch as his body turns limp. He quickly looks down towards your feet,
He
snaps
surrenders.
his fingers, and everyone puts their weapons up. As
Okay.
I'll replay that music.
Okay, are we good?
A few moments begin to pass, and the three of you that are paralyzed wake up.
I shall.
Dong.
I'm gonna pretend to still be asleep.
They like try to reach for the grapes that are on the floor that are fallen from the
There's
bowl.
like a.
Dun, 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 dun.
I saw Belwick dropping one grape. I'm like trying to reach it with my fin. I'm like.
No, he's waiting for me to put him to bed or something like a dad.
When someone sees me, I look at them. I try to be like pass out, like Wah.
Wait, can I pat out the guy's acid or the guy in front of me? Actually,
Yeah, he's like trying to quickly remove it. You're helping him, and he's like taking off his entire cloth. And they all kind of just return back to their positions. Some of them passing by Sorfin and noticing that he's actually awake now, just kind of
He's chewing on something. You could hear it. Like,
like.
What is happening? I ask.
The guards
you
Going
are
on.
kind
no
of
longer
return
part
your
of
body.
the Dark Watch, but it doesn't mean you cannot work for us, this group, anymore. I will hire you as a mercenary. Do you accept?
It's a proposal.
Sure, as long as you go with the story that I'm still Mer, I guess.
No, from now on we will call you Lin. Is that correct?
Yeah, but
Dragonborn.
yeah, but in a social standpoint, I mean.
Hmm. What do you think, Mr. Dragonborn? We could call him Mer, but his full name is Mercenary.
He gives you a
Okay,
small chuckle, just
okay.
kind of. You can do what you must, so long as he is no longer part of the Dark Watch.
Eh? But
Oh, it's been a good run, Mister Merlin murderer.
Mercenary.
Murderer. His name is Murderer.
But do not worry, he will not be a part of the Dark Watch. You have his pendant, don't you?
Yes, and your word, I believe.
For my captain. And I do my hand on my chest thing.
Sasageo. Yeah, and he just
Yeah.
I
kind of gives
believe
you a
maybe
quick nod.
we should codify this agreement, yeah, just to be sure nothing happens. I do believe I can be a representative of the Dark Watch since I'm part of the research division. So, do you have any paper we could write on?
I start eating again.
You like fall asleep midway as you're eating. All the while, yeah, the Dragonborn kind of asks his servants around the area to grab him some bits of paper, and soon enough, a guard runs around, gives you a paper and pen and quill and ink rather.
Yeah. So
And
I'm gonna make 2 copies, one for each party, so that and we sign both, so that you know.
Yeah.
all right, what
Okay.
exactly do you write on that agreement?
Here, I will type it out
From
real quick.
henceforth,
Alright.
it has been identified that Mer
It's a
what's his full name?
vegetable.
Kazan is not really Mer, but is instead Lin, and is no longer part of the Dark Watch or whatever.
All right.
P.S. He is now a mercenary under the command of Perturab or whatever.
Do we need to Do we need to make people? Do people need to know that he is like a fake, or can we just say that he's not part of the Dark Watch anymore? I don't
We
think
could
we
just say
have
he's
to
not
mention.
part of it. No, yeah, we don't have to mention that he's a fake.
Yeah.
We just have to mention that he's not part of the Dark Watch anymore. That was the agreement, anyways. Like he shouldn't be part of the Dark Watch. Doesn't mean he can't stop working with us. No,
wait,
that's
the
why I
agreement
hired
was.
him.
Wait, the agreement was what?
Mer is no longer part of the Dark Watch.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen, I guess.
It already
What?
happened. It's in writing.
It's in
Belwick's
writing.
All the while you were asleep.
Yep.
Yo, it kills the motivation of my character. Shit.
You can still be
Time-
Mer. You're just not part of the Dark Watch. But
Yeah, but
you technically are a part of the Dark Watch because I'm part of the Dark Watch, but I hired you as a mercenary, so
By technicality standard, you're no longer part
yeah,
of
by
the Dark
technicality,
Watch.
you're not part of the Dark Watch, but you're still hired by me, and I pay you like you're part of the Dark Watch, anyways. So yeah,
Yeah,
still
that's
kind of
what
works out.
happened.
Yeah.
As
Oh, legit? I was really gonna crush his head cast.
I mean, yeah, that I believe you
so-
were.
So look at this. Wait. The weight is multiplied by 8. A Minotaur's weight is 150 kilograms. Multiply
Um.
that by 8. That's 1,200 kilograms. So I could legit like just stand on his head and he dies.
Like instas just blurp his head off.
Yeah, because I had him grappled.
But yeah. As
Yeah.
soon as Belwick like finishes writing up, all of you are pretty much like you see the guards return back to their positions. You see the Dragonborn dust himself off, like fix loose bits of cloth that's like hanging from his armor. And he gives you a quick nod as soon as Belwick like gives him the agreement letters. He will leave, and leaving you guys to do whatever you need to do.
Where's the closest city?
Can I get the name of the?
Yeah,
The
it's his proper
Dragonborn?
name, by the way.
Hadrin Colix. which you will now note was one of the few missing people.
Oh, right. We were like also like kind of tasked to see if we could find information on the missing Dark Watchers. Seekers? Dark
Yeah,
Watchers?
seekers.
We are seeking the Seekers. Mer is now a mercenary.
A murderer.
else? A murderer.
But it doesn't work. No. Out of character. How do you become a Dark Watch aside from the trial? Do you need to have the medallion with you?
The medallion is
well
just
go through the
proof
trial
that
again.
yeah, the medallion is just proof that you're part of Dark Watch, but for most scenarios you have to go through the trial.
So how would they know if you're on Dark Watch?
Well, he has the papers. He sends that out and a message along with that. They'll start to know that you're not part of the Dark Watch and will kick you out of Terios Keep.
I'm gonna ask
Unless
Further
I'm
Rabo
there.
why did you do that? Why did you do that?
Because we're still alive, that's why.
Man.
In the words of Solace Goodmanus, I bought us you getting kicked out of the Dark Watch is better than us dying.
Could have left me to die though. Or something.
But you're a worker, like me.
An honest
Know
worker.
the grind set. We gotta stick together.
Okay.
All right. What's Surfin doing at this point in time?
He's full.
I'm full already.
done
I'm just
eating.
eating.
Oh yeah, is Lanier also back up? I wonder what happened to Lanier.
I was
Lanier
walking.
is awake.
I'm walking to the Dragonborn. I'm like, I got some of them. More food.
He looks towards you, points at the table. You're free to eat as much as you want.
I look at Perturabo. Can I have your share? I'll just assume it's yes.
He's quietly just standing there.
Oh wow, look, there it is. Wow, Belwick actually went crazy with this.
Yep.
Let be known that Merkizon of the Dark Watch shall no longer be affiliated with the organization.
ChatGPT, Ether?
Huh? No,
Chat
I wrote it.
there?
I wrote it.
Oh, for real? Oh,
For real?
God.
Yeah. For real?
All
Oh
right.
God.
So
Oh,
as soon as
God,
he
you're
receives that, make
talented.
sure that everyone has, wrote their name down. He
Yeah,
looks
I've
quickly
reckoned.
off towards you, Belwick. As a sign of good faith, then, I would like to ask for your blood.
You're not going to do anything weird with it, right? When you do the food.
Over my word with your friend there, he points towards Perturabo. I will be sure not to have any ill intentions. With this contract, we have our peace.
Right. I do. I actually I pull over Pedro for a bit. Hey, I think if you think we should make it so that Orimer is liable if he violates the contract, so we don't get involved in any of that, or should we?
You can have my blood instead.
And he reaches out for what seems to be a long sword, kind of points the tip at you.
Yeah. And I stab my palm with the longsword.
All right. And he just kind of puts the blood over your names, folds the paper into his kind of armor, and gives you a quick nod. Business has been served, and you are free. And he makes his way off towards the garden, like deeper in.
Before you leave, where is the closest city? To the south border. I need to
The
get there
closest
soon.
city to the south border. There's a handful of them. You can come by Slitherwitch just south from here, or rather southwest. Then you can follow the road from there on. There should be a carriage.
All right. Yeah.
And with that, he just leaves you to do
I proceed to
want
head
to do?
north, though.
absolutely
The party
clueless
doesn't-
with the decision.
No, I have my reasons to head north. I got to get my weapon and my shield back.
Smart. I forgot my things.
I forgot.
No, legit. I start like seeing to see if like I can. How long were we, by the way? How many hours
That
must I
was
leave?
4 hours of travel to the garden from where you were camped.
That
And
was
we were.
with
I
big
was
form
big
as well.
too, so. Oh my
like
god, it's
8
gonna take a
hours.
while.
So like 8 hours. One long
Before
rest.
before Mr. Hadwin, I guess, seeks out, could I ask him if he knows, since he knows a lot about my past, does he know anyone that turned Mer into a vegetable?
Oh, okay. Now that you're awake, you wanna know something, right? Yeah, why not?
Yeah, and
Is he
he
still here?
like quickly turns towards you, just gives you a coy smile. What happens when you don't like a family member?
I don't know. You kill them? You curse them? I don't know.
You have your answer. And he just leaves.
Wait, so it's my family. Huh.
Where?
But
Lenny's just like looking around
That
his
was
head
your
for an off
cousin?
switch.
Your family or something? Dragonborn? Somebody
No.
fuck with dragons?
For that.
No?
I might have an idea on who cursed my brother, I guess.
So
My
it wasn't
family.
you.
No, it's not me. It's
Oh, why didn't you say that at the start? Could have
Wait, I
avoided all
didn't!
this.
Wait, no, he said he was cursed, but I didn't curse my brother.
Could have said that.
My brother was cursed by someone, which I didn't know. Out of character, by the way.
Alright.
Okay.
With that, what are you guys doing? Perturabo started storming off back towards his things. It's gonna be a long trek back.
Oh, before I leave, I tell the party if they wanna visit a city, it should just be south, whatever the guy said.
Wait,
I could probably
since
find my way
Yeah.
south, but who knows?
so what do I do with travel and expenses since I'm not part of the Dark Watch anymore?
You can still join us, but like you're not the Dark Watch anymore. So you're like, I don't know, you just hang out outside the Dark Watch.
I mean,
No,
first and foremost, you
can.
can't go to Terrios Keep anymore. That's banned unless you're planning to retake the trial. And you're still a mercenary to a member of the Dark Watch, so most of that is fine.
Yeah.
So basically, like you hang out, like I don't know, somewhere nearby Terry's Keep, like the nearby town. And I'll pick you up there.
Yeah, every day, like you go on a mission, he goes like, "Oh, you guys have a mission now?"
Yeah.
Just like sleeping in an inn.
Yeah, bro, can I get your phone number? We gotta
Now, in theory,
join our
I can,
Discord server, bro.
my action
Join the Discord server.
does not represent the Dark Watch, right?
What?
Yeah, your actions don't represent the Dark Watch.
Yes.
Yes.
I see.
As Mer.
So you can be a shadow
Unless
figure.
you go through the trial again, maybe as Lin now
Yes.
instead of Mer.
That's fine, I guess.
Yeah, you could go. Technically, the contract only says Mer.
Yeah, Mer, not Lin. So you can go in as Lin. You know.
Can
I'm
Lenny
his
like
I'm his twin brother.
can
We
Lenny
look
try
the
to
same.
figure out what
I
deactivated
am
him?
Mer's twin brother, Lin.
Lanier, it was a spell, a paralyzing spell that was on his palm.
Cass, can I?
Hmm.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah?
Sorfin. Okay.
Never mind. No, never mind.
Okay. All right. Yeah. With that, what do you guys do now?
You guys know where
Nothing.
Perturabo is gonna go, so
Lane / Mer lost motivation to do the thing. He will now sulk.
Ah,
He will now
yeah,
sulk.
sulk all you want. I'm
Yeah,
just
go for
gonna
you, bro.
go back to get my hammer and my shield.
I want to follow Perturabo. I don't like this place.
Okay.
We
Someone
got
found my
shut
off switch.
Surfin, what do you do?
I don't. I'll pocket some food.
Because afterwards, I already told you guys that Perturabo's
Oh
gonna
shit,
go
grapes.
to the city.
Grab some
Pocketing
grapes
some.
real quick.
I'm pocketing some food. I'm pocketing some grapes as well.
But yeah, like
I would.
Perturabo's like also gonna head to the city, the southern one, the one that the lizard mentioned.
Wait,
Dragonborn,
but
I
you'll
mean.
go to the thing to your place still, right? Your
Yeah. I have to pick up my weapons again. Those are really
I,
important.
where will
Especially the shield.
in
The shield
something
is
fashion where will go to the city first if
okay.
they would follow for
The
the Rumble.
shield is very important to me, and I just forgot about it.
Very nice.
Like, just like that, forgot about it.
Too fun
I
being a
would.
kaiju, bro.
Mer would go to the city if no one would follow him. It's fine. He will. Yeah.
My notes.
Yeah. Mer's like going ahead off towards the city, whilst.
Wait. Can
Mhm,
I ask the guard here?
mhm.
You got any juice?
Huh?
Cactus juice.
Cactus juice.
So specific.
The guard's just looking like. There's a desert on the other side of the border, far west. You think that we'd have cactus juice here? Maybe search the towns to the west.
All right. And I hand him some grapes. And I leave.
Alright. Um, Belwick, you can have like 2 pounds worth of grapes.
I'll
Which
have
are
one
gonna
That's
One
be
enough
ration.
for a
widely
ration.
Hell yeah, free.
I'll
I'm
have.
getting like
I'll
free
have.
rations everywhere.
I'll
Just dried
have.
up raisins.
I'll add one cast since I think I gave 1 pound of to the guard.
Alright, sure.
Can I do that? Thank you. Hey.
Alright. So, I believe most of the group is following Perturabo. And Mer is the only one
Yeah.
heading off to the
I'm
city.
going to the city as well.
Alright,
Oh, you
so.
can go to the city too. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is where we're
Lanier.
meeting up. Like, Pedro was gonna follow up to the city.
Yeah, apparently
Yeah,
the city
eventually I'll
south.
follow up, but I have to get my stuff back because I forgot about it. Might take me more than 8 hours because I'm not very good with directions. Maybe like an entire day or half a day.
It's fine. Oh. Can I wait, Cass? Is there forest nearby?
Yes, there is the forest that was just north of where you guys were.
Can I go back to? Should I go with Perturabo instead? Uh, I'll go with Perturabo instead. I need to do something in the forest.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, man.
yeah, sure. So you're going with Perturabo,
Yes.
and Lanier is going with Perturabo. Belwick and Mer, you're heading off towards the city.
Yeah.
Knowing only the direction of where it might be, which was south, from the garden. And so yeah, you start making your way across, walking off towards wherever the city might be. Eventually, you come across an open plain, and you see a large, rather small-sized village off towards your west.
The west.
The west?
Yes, the
Ooh.
west.
Hmm. Hmm.
Where will you guys go? Might see something there. Might find a brothel too. Maybe you guys are hungry for some. I don't know, like what? More grapes, melons
Or
this time.
grape.
Melons,
Or
ale.
grapes. I'm not with your party, Red. So
Grapes with melons.
No?
Ew. Ew.
Can you show us the map, Cass? I want to see the map.
Yeah. So there's the map. You guys are currently there in the garden. And these guys will just start making their way south, right into the opening of this place.
Fuck.
And there you can see Slitherwitch to your west. Meanwhile, the other
What?
group is
The
heading off
fucking
back into the
Inocent
forest.
border is so far.
It is a very long travel.
where is this?
I'm gonna ask for some
Is that the
help.
nearest? Is
Where's
that the
Slitherwich?
nearest
Wait.
forest, Cass?
Here.
Yeah, the
Slitherwich
nearest forest is
here.
north.
Yeah, and I have to like grab my thing there. I don't know where I lost my thing. All I know is it was next to a river or something, or a creek.
Okay.
So if I follow the creek, it should lead me back to my
Yeah.
my weapons,
Your stuff.
weapon and shield.
And
So do you guys
so
wanna head to
this is what I'm
Slitherwich?
asking. Belwick and Myrrh, where do you go? Do you continue going south, or do you head off towards the closest, what seems to be a village, which is like half a day probably, more from where you guys currently are now?
Turn to Mur. All right, Mr. Murderer. What say you?
Alright, city it is. I'm not gonna stop by at some random village.
Right then, let's get on with it. Just walk to the village or town, city.
So you're skipping past Slitherwich, I believe, and heading off to Alpenvale.
If we can, yeah. I'd like to take a day.
Yeah, it'll take like a day and a half.
My stuff.
Meanwhile, the group to the north, heading back towards the forest, just quickly make me a survival check.
Me?
See if you can
Okay.
track down your things
Oh,
Don't
for
worry,
the
I'll
first
help you.
time in your life.
Oh, never mind.
With Lanier and Sorfin there, just kind of searching through the forest. You're not looking for a needle in a haystack. It was out in the open field where most trees were growing on like stone, so you have like
it was next to a
you have some
creek.
good
Yeah.
memory. Next to a
Yeah,
creek,
yeah.
there were some giant dead bodies, which you see.
Yeah,
You
which
turn
is
towards that
super
direction.
obvious.
There on the floor, your shield and your glistening
Oh
hammer
my!
untouched.
There's some maggots
see
on
it-
it already.
see-
Yeah, there's like maggots growing on the side, dude.
You see like
Ew.
tears. Was it rained on? Was it
No,
like?
it hasn't rained.
Oh,
It's
okay.
been-
So
hasn't rained
it
for a
it
long
didn't
time.
it didn't get what do you call that?
Rest
If there was no water,
Rusty.
it didn't rust or have any like thing on it. Bad. Okay.
Yeah, nothing bad on it. But yeah, you got
My
your stuff back,
lovers.
and same thing as you guys. Belwick and Myrrh, the two of you continue towards the south, towards the city known as Alpenvale, where the group now makes their way back to the open plains. There you see the village to the west. What do you guys do?
Where did I mention village or city? Sorfin, Lanier.
Did I don't remember.
Shall we go? I'm not sure if we should go through the village or was it the city? I think I remember city. Oh well. Shall we go to the village?
Then we shall go to the village.
Yeah. Yeah. We go to Slitherwich. I don't know if Linear like will contradict us or anything. Because I don't remember me saying city or something on the south.
All right. Hold on very quickly while I get these images
All right, I'm gonna
uploaded.
piss, BRB. I have to
All
pee
right,
really
sure.
badly.
So quick break, like a 5-minute break. Then we return
Okay.
at 11.
All right,
All
BRB.
right. Okay.
All right, we have to find some seekers. Didn't they say? Didn't the front desk mention that they were like somewhere in Daggerhide or like the closer cities or something? If I remember, like last week, right? Like there were some seekers missing.
Yeah, Glyph just told you that some seekers were missing. They were sent out to do some missions. A few of them were sent off towards the west, a few of them to the east, and one you found in the garden, which was Hadrin.
Oh, so we should have went to Vigilhold instead. Yeah.
With that, since the two groups are currently like split up, while Belwick and Myrrh are still traveling off towards Slitherwich, and you slowly return, this other group slowly returns back to where they were in the open plains. You see Slitherwich there to your west, and a lot of noise coming from that small town.
Noise. Okay. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Ro- Yes.
Ben. Yes.
Who is it
You wanna
again?
go to the
Which group?
noise?
Belwick, Myrrh, right?
It's Sorfin and Lanier that are with you.
All right, and we're going to Slitherwich.
Sorfin, what were
okay.
you doing in the forest? That's my question.
Oh yeah. I was trying to look for God, wait, I don't want to open my notes for a bit. I was looking for the flowers. The flower they were talking about.
Oh, as we were back at the creek area, you were
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
look for the mountain something.
I'll
The mountain
double
main.
check. Yeah,
You
I'll
look
double check.
off, and there is that spot that kind of Perturabo shows you. There's
Yeah.
one spot where there's a rock and some roots, but the flower is no longer there. And seemingly it's just all over the place. There's just these like bits of open land that's mostly stone, but none of those flowers around.
Okay. Can I? Not sure. Not. Oh yeah. I think that's the only one I'm looking for.
All right.
Mm.
So Lanier, Sorfin, and Perturabo, you are going to Slitherwich,
Mm-hmm.
and
And we hear noise, right?
you begin to hear noise.
What is
As
this noise?
you slowly enter the very small town. It has a wall though. For how small it is, it's made of like wood. It's a palisade wall. As you're following the roads there, leading into the small town itself, you begin to notice that in the middle of the town, there's this large, what seems to be like a marble coliseum type thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
I guess we just enter the town. Are there any guards that are gonna show up?
They're guards? Are there guards?
Yeah.
As you slowly make your way off to the main gates, there are in fact a few guards, not a lot, not even wearing actual good armor. Looks like they're wearing like some padded leather, just bits of whatever weapons they could have, pitchforks. It's a wonder how this city managed to survive, but it is standing. So they look down towards you, just kind of, whoa there, travelers! Anything we can do to help
Oh
you?
shit, we're not human too. None of us are human, so
But
yeah. We're from the Dark Watch. We're here looking for missing seekers. Can we perhaps have entry and ask your town mayor or whatever?
We don't have any code regarding your entry, so just make sure not to make any trouble.
Relax.
Here, if you need proof, and I show him my pendant. That it's a Dark Watch.
They look at it, and it seems as though they don't know what that is. If you're showing me whatever that is, you must be some important folk. The which was just built a few weeks ago.
Wait.
Yes, a large construction boom. Just parts of the main city, I believe. Anyways, theater's up to celebrate the whole thing. Make sure you don't do anything bad.
All right. We can head in. Lanier, Sorfin.
Yeah, we're heading in.
Yeah, we're
Yep.
heading in.
Okay.
Yep.
You make your way inside, and surely enough, there's still bits of like houses that are still being made, large kind of buildings that are currently under construction. The roads aren't even finished yet, most of it is dirt. And as you kind of make your way through the town, the only thing that's completely finished and like completely furnished seems to be this large Colosseum building, the exterior, and the large sign that says the Theater of Prosalmo.
How do you spell that?
Prosalmo. Pro.
Prosalmo.
Prosalmo.
Okay.
There you go. Prosalmo. The Theater of Prosalmo.
Okay.
And off to your left-hand side, just in the main road, right over here, you see an armor, or what looks like a blacksmith, working away. Lots of swords currently unbought. Lots of armor unbought as well. Looks like he looks pretty depressed. And you see him just kind of hammering away at whatever metal he's working on.
Okay. But that's not our destination though. We have to get to the city hall. Did the guards ever mention like where the city hall is or town hall?
They
No,
said they don't
never
have
mentioned.
it. They no. They said it's a new town.
Yeah, it's a new town that
No
was just built
management
a
yet.
week ago.
Yeah, no management.
No management, really.
No leaders
Okay,
yet. There's management, but there's no leaders.
There are probably like people managing, but no specific place to where they are,
Okay.
since everything is still being built.
We can ask that guy.
The blacksmith.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
You reach down or just kind of walk off towards that blacksmith, and you see that there's a sign above that says Archon's Anvil. And right inside the doorway, where he kind of pops out of, you see this large, what seems to be like a volcanic fissure underneath, filled with flames just kind of burst. And you watch him like
Wow.
walk out, very cool, doesn't care about the fire. He turns towards
Does
you.
it look at the explosion?
What can I help with?
We're looking for someone who is of higher authority in this area.
I believe that maybe the town leaders should be in the theater. They're all having their celebrations there, so you can ask one of them there.
Right then.
Okay. Before we leave,
there-
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is there anything like invitation in the theater?
Or no, everyone's just having their special occasion and whatnot. Just walk in.
What about you? Why aren't you part of the celebration?
I'm far too old and far too bored and without money to stop working now.
If you're bored, then you're keen to observe, right? Have you seen any soldiers or adventurers, perhaps, currently trying to find missing
Yes, I've
from
seen
the
a
Dark
few.
Watch?
Oh, the Dark Watch. Now that's a familiar name. A few of them passed by here. One particular one decided to buy a sword from me. That I do not forget. And he kind of turns off towards his rack of swords that are unbought there. I believe his name was Rotend or something. He was with another Dark Watch member, but he never said his name.
Were they just passing by, or do you think they're still here?
They should be in the area, if that is what you're asking. They were here not too long ago, perhaps a few hours.
All right.
We didn't get your name.
He points up towards a sign, and it says there, Arkand. My name is Arkand, and this is my blacksmithery.
Arkan?
Arkund.
Arkun.
Arkund.
Got it.
Cunt.
Oh, Arkund.
Arkan.
Arkund.
Arkund. No. You wrote that right the first time. That's a typo.
Oh,
Arkun.
okay.
With a DD. With a DD.
DD.
And wrote. Please.
Okay.
Then before we leave, would like to ask one final question. How are monsters, like of our races, perceived here?
Well, this town is getting dangerously close to the center of the empire. The further south you go, the worse it gets. Humanism and whatnot. Racial bylaws that people somehow still haven't forgotten.
That's fine. Anyways, we have to head to the theater. Maybe there.
Oh yeah, can you make me a shield?
A shield? Of what kind?
Give me a simple one.
Small one, or a tower shield? Regular shield? I can make you a buckler, seeing as though you seem to be of a lighter weight.
Yeah, that would be helpful. Then I'll give him 1 gold.
He turns up towards his kind of just a hanging sign on the side. It's a list of his things, and the buckler there, it costs 2 gold.
2 gold. Oh my god.
Yeah, but consider this as down payment. You're still going to make it, right?
I unfortunately only take pay up front. It's been a
And I'll
tough
give him-
week.
And I'll give him 2 gold.
I have one prepared
Please.
already, if you would wish that.
Then I assume this is of the best of quality you have.
The best that I've made. And you watch him immediately turn back inside his doorway. A few minutes later, he comes back out with the buckler in hand. That's a +1 AC.
Oh yeah. That's nice. Buckler. That's
You
one.
never really did say your name, so I would like to remember your faces and names along with it, seeing as though this is my first time seeing a minotaur. I believe you are of Sireni kind, and what are you? He points off towards you, Lanier.
I think some people call me a Ferrocylon.
Have not heard of it.
Oh well. You're not
I mean-
famous.
I mean, what am I supposed to say to that? Come on.
And I
Yeah?
don't think we have anything else.
Yeah,
My
we
name
don't
is
have anything.
Sorfin. Let's ask him for our names.
Oh, my name's Perturabo.
And the metallic looking fella?
Lanier.
I will remember your names. He gives you a quick smile, and returns back to hammering his metal.
And we'll go to
Hammering
the
his
theater.
Polishing
Go to the theater.
his steel?
Polishing his steel. Alright.
Yeah, we're heading to the theater now.
As you are heading off to the theater, there on the main road, heading to a city far away, a day and a half away. Belwick
Lord.
and Myrrh. Eventually, you start seeing signs of life, mostly what seems to be just off road with lots of hooded lanterns atop what looks like some shading. And to the far right of your eyes, you see in the corner of your eyes a large city wall, several ballista on top of it, and guards manning every single cannon, every single ballista on those walls. And what do you guys do?
I turned to Mr. No, wait. I actually asked. I turned to him. So, what should I call you now?
Lin, since it's out of the bag.
Or
I'm
Lin.
Lin
Uh,
if we're could you call address me as Mer if we're in public, I guess. But if it's just us, you can call me Lin, I guess.
Oh, you're in the first name basis?
Yo.
I think it's a bit too sudden, but. Alright, so let's. Wait, what entrance are we coming from? Okay, here.
Right up there.
And let's enter the city then. Yeah.
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 Lynn.
Yeah.
Blush, blush.
Jeez.
Twiddling thumbs.
Jeez.
It's a romance now. Right. You start making your way off towards the walls, and as per usual, these guards kind of look down, ballistas ready down, pointed at you. A bit stricter than the other cities you've been to before, but the guards here are like wearing red capes that hang all the way down towards their thighs. And you watch one just kind of shout out, "Identification papers, if you have any."
Alright. Not papers, but I'm part of the Dark Watch. I give the medallion. And this person right behind me is a mercenary that I have hire.
Mercenary from where? Who do you affiliate with?
He's a freelancer, if you know what that is.
Banner Guard.
Well, you know the type of mercenaries you don't really ask questions about. Yeah, it's the guy right here.
If you're not from the Banner Guard, you're gonna have to leave here some gold for entry.
Well, they're my contractor. They should leave gold for me.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, pull out.
Okay, yeah, I think that's a point.
Alright, and how much should this be?
A gold entry.
Go. Can I use insight to see if they're trying to scam me?
Go ahead.
No, I can see it. I can see it, right?
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay.
wait, no, you, yeah. Myrrh, you can tell that they're telling the truth from their body language and from your ability to see through lies.
Seems legit.
Seems legit. Okay.
Okay, then. Hand over the gold. Just plop it down on the counter.
And yeah, the guards just open the gates. You hear this loud creak. And immediately you're met with a handful of folk walking left and right from the lower market. What are you guys doing here?
I turned to Myrrh. So, what are we doing here again?
We're supposed to meet up with Perturabo and the others, I guess.
You think they're gonna come here, or you think they're gonna get lost along the way?
I think Perturabo has a agenda here, so I think they're going somewhere specific, but I don't know where. Maybe we should ask
Do you
around.
remember any details on that? You know, what they were planning to do?
Not that I recall of, but we can ask around, I guess.
You do. I told you guys.
I do?
Yeah.
Must have slipped my mind.
Yeah, that
Something,
is very...
something with the missing.
We don't know that. Before war.
I
You
didn't
can ask
put down
her.
my notes because I assumed everyone would be together. Oh no.
Yeah, something missing.
You can just
guess-
ask
am I? Yeah, no meta. Okay.
It's not
Meta.
We were talking about it earlier as well.
Yeah, we were talking about it earlier.
You
That was the
forgot,
point.
man. Absolutely forgot.
Bellick's a little old, alright? Come on.
Yeah, he's balding, man. Leave him alone.
Yeah, definitely Belwick.
I triggered my PTSD, so I forgot every detail that you said.
Bro.
I mean, you can ask around if they saw a minotaur, a robot, and a fish. That seems like a rare combo.
Yeah,
What a combo.
I
very, very good
So
descriptions,
specific, but
actually.
yeah.
It works. It works.
I believe it's better if we secure some accommodations for the party. Maybe that'd be better.
Damn.
Maybe give a look around the city. You know.
I would say that it's really good to be a freeloader. I won't say that aloud though.
He says it, then he he's just like, oh,
You
sorry.
won't say that out loud. Yep.
All right. You start traversing through the city, making your way across, every single bit of the lower market. And what are you guys exactly looking for here?
Oh, you know what? Let me go ahead and look for potion ingredients.
In the lower market, I would just ask. Can I just ask anyone here that's available if they see a minotaur, a fish, and a ferrocylon or a robot?
Yeah, there's one that responds to you, and she goes like, "Oh yeah, of course, I've seen a fish." Um,
I mean,
yes.
all those together.
Oh, all those things together? I don't think so, but there was that fish man off in Crystal Ring.
Crystal ring. Uh, how about a minotaur?
Have not seen one. And if they do, they'd be attacked here. So,
I see.
Wait, they be
I'm
what
gonna.
now?
They'll be attacked.
Could excuse me, could we ask a bit more about the Minotaur attacks?
oh no, it's just old traditional standings.
I
You
see
don't see
tradition is to beat
something.
up Minotaurs.
Not specifically, but monsters.
Oh, right, yeah. I get that. Anyway, Mrs., would you have some potion ingredients that I could use?
If you're looking for potion ingredients, there is a alchemist somewhere, if I can remember. I believe. Look for a man by the name of Elrong. He's around here in the lower market. He has a small stall.
Very well, thank you. I walk towards the lower market area to find the stall. Sorry, I'm a bit tired.
Alright. Make me a perception check. And Mur, if you're
Okay.
helping, you can have advantage on that.
Don't worry, I don't need it.
We'll try to help. Never mind.
Nah. You're looking around, and duly noted, you do see a small stall with a handful of like potion vials on the front, and what seems to be a tall, balding man. He has like, he still has hair, like the egghead that you are,
Oh,
but
come on.
he has no beard, just barely any hair. And he looks down towards you, just shouts out, "Potions for sale! Potions for sale!"
Would you have potion ingredients for sale?
For a special price, yes.
And what would that be? The price?
Well, differs on the things that you're buying.
What are you selling then?
Just as a side note, we are selling here some elemental water, some cactus juice, edelkin, a few verglass drops, silver vines, snakeberries, all the sort.
How much would the elemental water be?
Well, you're looking at a gold per vial.
Oh, per vial.
Hey,
I
elemental
will be
water is
the
hard to find in these places.
I will be the scam checker.
Um, He isn't lying about it being hard to find in places, but he is seemingly switching up the price a bit.
I just spoke him. I just spoke Pelvic that you need to do a bargain. Something, I guess.
Right, so you're telling me this is 1 gold per vial, yeah?
Yeah, of course. 1 gold per vial.
Can I get a quick whiff of it?
Sure thing.
I like swirl the vial around a bit, sniff the fumes come out. Like, yeah, this does look like holy elemental water to me. It's I don't know.
What the hell are you talking about? He grabs it from your hand, like pops the cork open, and you just hear him just kind of, smells like one for me. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm an alchemist myself, and I've worked with a better. I can't speak for shit.
Better what?
I can't find a better bottle of water.
Bottle water.
A bottle of water. Yeah, I don't. I've seen better,
How about this? I'll drop the price to 5 silver. How about that?
4.
Is it legit now?
Can I roll for a persuasion check?
What exactly are you trying to roll for?
I just said 4, like 4 silver instead.
Oh, all right, sure. Go ahead and make me a persuasion.
My
Can I
brain
do-
shall expand,
Could I do that for you?
dude. Okay, you go ahead. I'll give you my brain instead.
Your brain
Huh?
power.
Yes, I direct my brain energy.
See
Brain
that?
power.
Let the bass kick.
I don't need that. Do I need it?
I mean, just get it,
Yeah, sure, just get it.
That's a
How
plus
much is
4.
that? Plus 4, goddamn. 29. Okay. So, yeah, with a 29, he looks down. 4 silver. Yeah. Sure. 4 silver per vial. That's the least you can get from me.
Wait, this is only for my character. Is it like the real price or something now? Do I know if it's worth or like?
You never really asked if that was the price, so
How
you can't
about
really
for
tell
me?
at
Do I
this
know
point.
4 silver is fair price?
Make me a history check. See if you
Okay.
know the prices.
Oh, come on.
My guy's just trying to earn a living, bro.
Yeah, my guy
Why you gotta haggle him?
my guy is telling you that it's hard to find in most places, and most places don't sell it. Is what you know.
How many vials does he have right now in stock?
He has 15.
Oh, I cannot afford that. I'll go for 4 vials. No, wait. Actually, I'll go for 10 vials.
10 vials. Damn.
10 vials would be 4 silver, 4 gold, yeah?
Yes, I believe.
Or for
Let me see.
plumes, no
4
ravens.
plumes.
Plumes. Okay. Wait, 5 would
40.
then be 5.
Yeah.
5. How much would 5 be again? Like 2 silver?
Hmm.
I mean, 2 gold, right?
What is 2 gold?
Or sorry, 2 plumes. 5 elemental water.
Yes.
Ah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna spend everything. I'll buy all of it. So I already
Oh.
reduced it.
Okay, sure. That is 4 times 15. 60. 60 ravens, which is equivalent to, I believe a raven is like 10 each. So
Wow.
10 per
You're rich as hell,
gold.
bro.
See. Yeah.
So rich.
If you have that
Oh my
money,
god.
take it out of your inventory.
Wait, 10 per gold?
It's 10 ravens per plume.
Wait, sorry. So everything. I'm a bit tired. Sorry. Like, everything is like how much?
6 plumes.
6.
So okay, yeah, I already reduced it. Yeah. Okay.
All right. You buy 15 vials of elemental water. I don't know what you're gonna do with that, but you have all of them in stock. Do you have something to hold that with?
I do a bag, in fact, to hold it with.
A bag of
Oh
holding.
wait, you have the bag of holding,
Yes.
which
The
means
only
the
reason
other
why
group does not have a bag of holding,
I'm
which
True.
we will go to now. Just to end the
Wait, what's the weight?
session,
What's the weight for the elemental water?
each one should be a pound,
Okay,
so
thank
there
you.
are 15 pounds total.
Oh, I'm encumbered. No, I'm not. Okay.
Right. As the other group off towards Prosalmo's theater, you slowly make your way in, and I'll change the music for this very quickly. Hopefully you can hear that.
Yep.
Off towards the middle, you can find seemingly bits of like old sand with a small stage right in front, a handful of people all over the place just kind of watching, numbering to about a few hundred maybe.
It's a lot
And
of people.
you four, or you three, are standing out absolutely. But
Me especially.
you're like looking down. Everyone's like looking off towards the entrance, seeing that there's a huge person coming through, a fishman with a hat and a small shield, and a feral Cylon that's just kind of looking around. As you slowly make your way in, there's a quick pause of the music as they watch you kind of look around, and then music continues, and seemingly, what seems to be a small play happening inside the old temple
Okay.
or the theater.
Do we see anyone crowd that's like VIP other than us? We look like VIPs.
Make me a perception check.
Oh
Right.
lord.
My perception's not very high. 13.
Or also?
Do any of you see him? See anyone that's VIP? Like anyone seated? Like
You can
Okay.
help Perturabo instead of rolling.
I'll have you Perturabo.
So you can Perturabo reroll.
I'll just roll again. Yeah. I'll just roll again.
Yeah, with advantage.
Open your
nice.
eyes, Perturabo.
13. You look around and you see that there is what just off towards the eastern edge of the theater. There is like this outcropping, a small area where some noble folk usually are when you're watching theaters.
Oh, okay.
Let's
Is
go there.
heading there going to draw too much attention?
Yeah. As you're heading there, you're like walking up the staircase. You see that there's a door blocking the entryway to that like main section of those rooms.
Veneer
I can. Okay.
or Sorcerer
Is the up?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
can
Yes.
you see if you can reach those people? You may be better heading there than me. I draw too much attention, especially.
What do you think I'll draw too much attention?
I'm blocking the view.
Oh. Check here.
Will you?
Oh my god. Oh no, I can't. Sure.
All right, I'll wait outside. You just ask them if they know any missing seekers or something.
Seekers. Seekers? Oh, sure. I'll go there.
Yeah.
All right.
Speakers.
You walk up right in front of Perturabo. You open the door, and as soon as you do, you watch that there's like 3 people in that place. A woman, an old, fat-looking man, and what seems to be a cloaked individual right behind them. Soon as you open the door, you hear the bursting of wood exploding outward as the fat man gets pushed off of the outcropping down to the floor of the theater, splats straight dead. And the man turns around, puts his hood down, and you can see that there is a Dark Watch medallion on him.
Uh-oh.
That is where we end our session.
Oh
Oh,
God!
Wait, I'm
Somebody
the only
just
one?
got-
I'm the only one who saw that.
Yes, you're the only one that saw that. As we end our session there, you seeing a man get pushed off of the outcropping down to the floor from what
Someone
seems
just
like
got
a second
murderized.
What? This is
with
detective story.
with that, that's where we end our session, and I will see you guys tomorrow when we watch the D&D movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm giving
I can now
lunch
join
for free. So
Yeah,
Thank
thank you very much.
yeah.
Where are you
Good,
eating,
good.
Ron?
Augers.